Hi, I'm Saketh Mynampati, and I'm the Director of Marketing Communications at Jolly Call. And per the request, I've developed a plan to communicate our shortage of aluminum cans effectively with our customer base to make sure that we retain customers while doing so, although they may not be buying during the shortage, to make sure that they are enticed to come back after the shortage passes. So the first thing I want to address is the importance of touch points. And this has the potential to be a huge touch point for us because at every touch point, opinions are formed, decisions are made, and it could affect word of mouth promotion and ultimately brand loyalty. So in this case, a good written statement is essential, along with transparency and a good promise to hopefully bring those 7 sodas that we aren't able to pack right now, bring them back to the shelves. And then one idea I have is to bring it back after the shortage using product bundling or a buy one, get one free deal or something like that to reintroduce the brand to customers and reestablish loyalty in the people who haven't been buying it recently. But this deal, especially after the pandemic and the recession caused by that, could be a great deal for consumers who have seen a decrease in disposable income and also, as I mentioned, help reestablish brand loyalty. So in terms of product service management, that's the phenomenon that ultimately got us to this point. It's any activity that focuses on obtaining, developing, and maintaining products. And I'm just providing a little bit background before I get into how it affects us. And our market research, one of the 7 major functions of marketing, has shown us that due to the can shortage, we needed to pull 7 out of 10 brands of soda to maintain profits and keep the company afloat. So economically, what caused this was that although the demand has stayed nearly the same despite the decrease in disposable income, people tend to keep buying sodas. The supply decreased due to the aluminum can shortage, ultimately increasing our costs and pushing the supply curve to the left. So it's forced us to pull those 7 lines. And then it's forced us to update our mix. So we removed those 7 lines due to the market change in order to maximize our profits. So in this imperfectly competitive market, what we can be peaceful with is that our customer loyalty is largely maintained because our brand has a large effect on what we sell. So we can use this to our advantage when we send out the written memo. So in our informational message, my plan incorporates the essential components of any message like this. We need to be transparent so that our customers feel that they can trust the company, especially our target market. Maintain a formal tone because obviously we're in the middle of a pandemic and people aren't quite in the mood for humor, so it should just cut straight to the point and be very concise. And we also need to emphasize that we're doing everything we can and that we have our loyal customers in mind. And we need to get this information out on social media with the target audience in mind. And speaking of the target audience, our target market is likely people who are continuing to work from home or are staying at home and they still possess a reasonable disposable income. So although their income was likely reduced by the COVID-induced recession, as I mentioned before, it's still large enough to buy sodas, and oftentimes these sodas are an essential part of their household, like they're used to the brand and they're a big fan of what we're producing. So, and since people are staying at home, snack purchases grow up. So the reason we need to address our target market directly is it increases the effectiveness of communication. And in the future, knowing our target market can increase the ROI of advertising because it'll be more targeted, and the yield, or basically how many customers we can actually persuade effectively, increases if we're focused on our target market. So ultimately, the conclusion is that discounted product variety bundle at the end of the COVID-induced recession, or whenever we're able to bring our old products back after the aluminum can shortage, would help reestablish loyalty. And then when we're getting the word out on social media, we want to have a targeted, concise message that shows our dedication to customers, which can attract newer customers who see the great communication and the kind of trustworthiness that our company has. And then it can also retain customers that we already have and boost loyalty. And then we can also increase social media promotion at this time as it's a low-cost alternative to advertising. So that's the main part of the plan in summary. And the main point I wanted to make about the informational message is the tone that we have to maintain and the fact that we have to get it out on social media, because that's where a lot of our target market resides. And so thank you for your time, and feel free to contact me with any questions you have regarding the details I proposed for the informational message to our target. Thank you.